Hmm? Chickens? Since when do you have chickens?
Oh, about 6 months.
Well, they've been driving me crazy. Get rid of them.
Don't let these feathery fellas ruffle your feathers, fella. How do you want them, boys?
Coddled! Coddled! Coddled!
Whoa, so orange. I'm sorry, I can't eat these. They're yellow eggs, Marge. Yellow.
Why do you always think about what you don't have?
Has anyone ever thought about what they do have? Have you?
Not that much.
Have you?
Nope.
Okay, son, stay sharp in there. If chickens are known for two things, it's bravery and intelligence. How can idiots say there's no God when a species that evolved from dinosaurs feeds us their unfertilized babies?
Homer Simpson, I am going to enjoy finding it in my heart to forgive you for this.
Well, there's no getting past that.
Urban poultry farming is a great way to reduce our carbon footprint, or maybe increase it. I'm not sure. But they're so cute!
1, 2, eggs!
Delicious.
These don't taste right.
Bart's right. They're not as good as the eggs we stole from Flanders. The eggs we stole from Flanders! Now the stolen bag. Oh, it's true. Theft equals flavor.
I guess we don't need our chickens anymore.
Don't worry, I've already found a research facility that will raise them humanely.
I wasn't worried about that.
Oh!
Look at all those lab coats.
We're preparing to launch the first privately funded manned mission to Mars.
You're going to Mars? That's incredible!
This video will explain our revolutionary vision.
Human beings are explorers. At Exploration Incorporated, we're working hard to establish a human settlement on Mars 10 years from today.
What about those Mars nutjobs? Who wants to take a one-way trip to a barren, lifeless rock?
Well, this mission really gives me hope. I'm tired of nothing but bad news about the future. That's why I volunteered this afternoon.
What?
The mission leaves in 10 years. I'll be 18, and I'm going to Mars.
No way, young lady. We cannot afford to send you to Mars.
It's free. What if I was the first person to set foot on another world?
I'd never be able to hug my daughter again.
They thought of that. They give a virtual hug machine to every family back home.
Absolutely not. You are grounded. You are confined to this planet.
In all my years of living with the female species, I've learned one thing. When they want to do something totally insane, your only move is to support them 100%.
Oh my gosh.
We both know Lisa's not going to Mars. It's just a little girl's fantasy. But if you forbid someone from doing something, they'll want to do it more. If you just play along, sooner or later, Lisa will lose interest in her terrible idea.
You haven't used that trick on me, have you?
No. I learned it from observing other marriages.
You know, I looked at a map, and Mars is just one planet over. If you really want to try out for this mission, I support you.
Really? Thanks, Mom.
Way to turn into the skid, baby. Now watch Lisa lose interest in Mars just as sure as you gave up on opening that G-rated comedy club.
Greetings, candidates. The testing that begins today will determine which of you have the necessary skills to thrive on Mars.
Because this is a privately funded entrepreneurial mission, we've teamed up with some of America's most exciting brands.
We're talking Mega Charge batteries, FantasyLunatics.com, Trudge Right work boots, draft pigs.
Oh God! Oh God! Oh God! Oh God!
Oh, it's hurting my fighting. I can't feel my health.
And then, finally, I got to spend some quality time with the oxygen reclaimers.
You must have felt like the belle of the ball. You said if I supported Lisa's crazy idea, she'd lose interest.
What are you guys doing here?
We're trying out for Mars, too. We were so inspired by you being inspired.
Okay, Mom, Dad, and Bart don't want to go to Mars, so this must be some sort of mind game reverse super fake out.
Poor Lisa. She is so faked out. I wonder which one of these two guys is the one I quit to.
We will now test your ability to handle close confinement. For the next week, you'll be living in the Martian Habitat Simulator.
Nutrition zone sterilization sequence. Oh, that's just kitchen cleanup. Fun.
No. Procedures aren't fun.
Ooh, there's even directions on how to properly clean this binder.
Oh, no. You cannot like this more than me.
So good, Marge.
Well, today, I tested nitrogen levels in our atmosphere. They were the same as yesterday.
More toilet carrots, please.
I know we're just here to fake support our daughter, but you're pretty good at this space junk.
Moms spend their whole lives obsessing over unlikely catastrophes. In space, that's what you're supposed to do.
Marge and Lisa, congratulations. You've both passed with flying colors and will be named finalists in our astronaut search.
But you display an amazing ability to perform repetitive tasks without getting bored. Even our robotic arm gets a little cranky.
Admit it. The only reason you're here is to support me until I lose interest and quit. Well, I'm not going anywhere, so you can quit.
Maybe I don't want to quit.
All you are is a stay-at-hab space wife.
Well, it looks like the ego has landed.
You're the last person I would ever want to go to Mars with in 10 years.
Sometimes I feel like Lisa has no respect for me.
I know.
Mom's always trying to hold me back.
I know.
I can't be her little girl forever.
That must be really hard for you.
It is.
I'm so sorry you have to go through this.
Thank you.
Our rivals at Space Colony 1, a division of Pepperidge Farms, just announced that their Mars rocket is nearing completion.
Therefore, we have moved up our launch date from 2026 to Thursday.
I guess we should leave too.
I knew it.
What?
This has all been an elaborate charade. You never had the guts to go to Mars.
Oh, I have the guts.
Ladies and gentlemen, mankind's first residents of Mars, powered by Simmer Time dinner sauces.
Dinner time is simmer time for sauce.
They're leaving in a week?
T-minus 1 minute to launch.
Here we go, I guess. I don't want to go.
This is the stupidest idea we ever had. Abort launch.
That's a negative.
Marge, no!
3, 2, 1, ignition.
It's not a real rocket. It's the outside of a real rocket.
We did plan to build a real rocket.
Mom, doesn't it frighten you that we almost went to Mars out of sheer stubbornness?
That's what a mother-daughter relationship is, sweetie. A series of near-fatal emotional standoffs.
Next on Comedy Central, an all-new South Park.
I hear those kids' voices are done by grown-ups. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. I just wonder how they keep it so fresh after 43 episodes.
I'm gonna kill you all.
Cartoon violence! Cartoon violence!
Now I'm gonna find the real killers.
Kids, that cartoon's not life-affirming.
I'm bored. Hey, I've got an idea. Let's tie a string around a fly. Cool. Do you think bugs feel pain? If they don't, I've wasted a lot of my life. Well, what do you know? Cats eat flies. Sometimes I wish a cat would eat me. Dude, we're in Flanders' house, unsupervised. Oh, that is so gay. These losers are out of peanut butter. Now let's make jelly. I feel like blue silver medalist Barbara Niedenhuber. Wow, Mr. Flanders is really into the Beatles. What are the Beatles? They wrote all the songs on Maggie's baby records.
The house is slightly askew. To the panic room! We'll be safe from creeps and killers when they come. Unless they have a blowtorch or a poison gas injector, then I don't know what'll happen when they come.
Well. Looks like a couple of punks are gonna be taking the last train to Clarksville.
That's the monkeys, Chief.
Go wait in the car.
Fine.
Oh, Ned, I am so sorry.
I never knew you were such a Beatles fan.
Of course I am. They were bigger than Jesus. But your boy went Yoko and broke up my collection.
I assume you're pressing charges? Because I get paid by the charge.
Oh, our courts aren't fit to keep children in line. The only thing they're good for is telling women what to do with their bodies. What these boys need is adult supervision.
Here's some supervised activities we can all do together. Future veterans of foreign wars, the 5-H Club.
5-H?
They had to admit homosexuals. Well, this looks interesting. The preteen Braves.
I am Homer Tribal Chief. I am wearing tiny briefs. Braves teach values boys should know. Now extended drum solo. Hey! I will now give each of you your specially selected tribal name. Pick one.
I am Burger with Fries. Man, is that uninspired.
Hey, lazy horse, find us something cool to do.
I don't think Dad is accurately portraying Native American life.
Yeah, Indians don't sit around drinking beer and watching TV.
I smell smoke.
Without the talking stick, we don't hear you.
I smell smoke.
Oh no, the Pawnee have returned. They probably want their souls back.
Wow, Mom, I wish you were our tribe leader.
Hail to our new chief, the surprisingly hot Mrs. Simpson.
Nelson, leggings?
No way. If my old man sees me in these, he'll kill me.
You haven't seen your dad in years.
Hey, today might be the day.
Nelson.
Papa, never leave me again.
All right, everyone inside, let's go. Our nature walk will be hosted by a full-blooded Native American.
Are we on Indian land?
It once was. My tribe's land stretched from that crusty burger down to Gary's waterbed warehouse.
Wow!
The land gave birth to the trees. The animals frolicked in the waters. And the wind was so gentle it would tie your shoes for you. But that harmony has been shattered. And now the land weeps.
I'm giving it back to the earth.
What are we gonna do to that field?
Clean it!
Let's go, boys. Make sure you use pine sol on those pine trees for that pine fresh smell.
Papa?
Hey, some jerks cleaned our field.
It's awful. It looks like Wisconsin.
I hereby declare this area cleaned up by the Cavalry Kids.
Cavalry Kids? That's pathetic.
We're the bad boys of non-denominational community youth groups.
Those Cavalry Kids are bigger credit hogs than the Red Cross.
I must disagree, Mrs. Bart. They've painted this town with a fresh coat of give a hoot.
Well, you ain't seen nothing till you've seen the preteen Braves.
Hello, I'm heavyweight champ Drederick Tatum, here to issue a challenge to the youth groups of Springfield. Whichever one of you sells the most candy will be honorary Bat Boys at the next Isotopes home game.
We'll beat those Cavalry Kids by selling candy.
I'm a brick.
We will crush you and smother your dreams. Yours in Christ, the Cavalry Kids.
Okay, Bart, back up the truck.
Oh, man, that went south quick. I gotta find a bathroom.
Your candy is tainted. Greetings, fellow Springfielders. It gives me great pleasure to announce the group which has sold the most candy. The Cavalry Kids. Holy moly, I'm moving like Ginger Rogers.
Looks like this is one time the Indians didn't win.
Well, that's it. They've beaten us.
Son, your success has inspired me. I'm gonna take that bartending course, including today's lighter drinks. VIP? That's us!
Dad, we're gonna be late for the game.
Do you have $5 for regular parking? 'Cause I don't.
Here to perform the national anthem are today's honorary Bat Boys, the Cavalry Kids, led by Milhouse Van Houten.
After this prank, everyone's gonna hate those cavalry clods as much as we do.
Let the team sucks out loud, and you fans are all proud. It's a hoax. I'm the real Millhouse. Time to knock off this knockoff.
Ah! You lay off my girlfriend's ex-husband.
Oh, jeez. How did this happen?
All I wanted was to glue feathers on felt and teach the boys good citizenship.
Oh, Lassie, dry your tears. Let us end this mindless violence and join our hands in song. True patriot love in all thy sons command. With glowing hearts we sing.
Well, Bart, we've learned that war is not the answer, except to all of America's problems. Amen.